What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video to recap the New York Jets against the Buffalo Bills. I'm tired of it. I am tired of this team losing football games. I am tired of year after year this team making costly mistakes, unable to capitalize on anything. I'm just frustrated, guys. I'm really frustrated. I know you're frustrated too. We'll get into it drive by drive, but just not good enough as the Jets fall 23-20 and drop to 2-4 on the season. Let's get it started. Jets receive. They start with the ball. Aaron Rodgers hits Allen Lazard on a slant, picks up a first down. You get a great play action pass to Wilson. They're moving the ball. They're going up with some tempo. And then you would get a third down drop. Breece Hall drops the ball. The Jets settle for 3. Missed opportunity to continue the drive. Instead, the Jets settle for 3. Bills get the ball, and they are just running down the throat of the New York Jets. Ty Johnson, big run. Dalton Kincaid breaks a tackle. Run after run after run. Josh Allen finally punches it in from the 1-yard line. They go up 7-3. They attempted one pass on that first drive, but it didn't matter. They went right down the field and scored. All right, Jets next possession. How do they look? Big screen play to Breece Hall for big yardage. That's good. Jeremy Ruckert on a broken play. Then a big Breece Hall run gets inside the 5. An absolutely unreal Garrett Wilson catch in the end zone. Toe tap puts the Jets up 10-7. Jets defense forces a 3-and-out. Nice bounce back drive. Jets get the ball back. First play, Jets take a deep shot. Offsetting penalties. Jets pick up a 3rd and 5. Garrett Wilson on a slant. Big tackle for a loss on Breece Hall on second down. Didn't love that play calling on that one. That was like my really lone gripe with Todd Downing tonight was a 2nd and long run. Offense looked better, but just not enough. Poor play calling in my opinion. Jets punt. Allen does Josh Allen things. Escapes what looked like it could have been a sack in the end zone. Hits a 40-yard pass on the run. Shakir picks up a first down on 3rd down. Quincy Williams gets flagged, and then Hollins a touchdown. Ashton Davis in coverage was absolutely horrible. Just Ashton Davis is not someone you want playing significant snaps for you. Here's a story. Missed point after attempt. So the New York Jets get bailed out by the missed point after. Missed kicks would come back to bite them. All right. Anyway, big play to Hall down the field. Again, Breece Hall, much more involved today. Then a sack. Then a Morgan Moses false start. Then a sack. Then a punt. All right. Punted away. DJ Reed gets called for DPI. That was on this play. The referees were so goddamn bad in this game. It's not the reason why the Jets lost, by the way. The Jets didn't lose because the referees were bad. They were bad on both sides. There were calls against the Jets that were bad. There were calls against the Bills that were bad. This is an example where pass interference should not have been called. The ball was not catchable. Leaky Fotu gets flagged for substituting late. Josh Allen fumbles. Quincy Williams can't fall on it. Allen escapes a sack, finds a touchdown, 20-10. Great. Looks like you're going to be down 20-10 at the halftime, but then a miracle happens. Aaron Rodgers hits a Hail Mary attempt, his 4th Hail Mary. Allen Lazard comes down with it in the end zone. And suddenly you're like, hey, it's a one-score game. It's only 20-17. The Jets are very much so in this thing at the half. It looked like you're going to be down, 2 scores. No. All right, 2017. Then Jets get some even more momentum. Sure, do they give up a little bit of drives and yardage on this opening possession out of the half? Yes. But they forced the defense bend but didn't break. They forced a long field goal attempt. And it was missed. Misses is going to come back to bite them. Jets go 3-and-out, or it looks like that would go 3-and-out. Excuse me. A late flag on AJ Epinesa is on a sack for roughing the passer. Was it ticky-tacky? Absolutely. Would I take it? Sure. Breece Hall gets a major run inside the 5-yard line. Looked like he probably could have scored. And this is where things begin to turn. The Jets can't capitalize on 1st and goal inside the 5, and they have to settle for a field goal 20-20. So the game is tied up at this point, but they could have went up at this point and did not. Next drive for the Bills, they do nothing. They start with a false start, 3rd and 6, penalties offset. They try it again, incomplete pass. They punt it away. Jets get the ball, 2 big plays to Garrett Wilson. Really nice start to the drive. Bills get hit with a personal foul on to tackle the ball to the 13. Tyron Smith. Holding call negates a Braylon Allen touchdown. Jets would have taken the lead. Instead, Tyron Smith gets hit with a penalty on a play where he probably didn't have any impact on it. Like if he didn't hold him, Braylon Allen still probably gets in the end zone because John Simpson was a monster at left guard on that play. Didn't matter. Jets settle for a short field goal attempt. 32-yard field goal off the upright. No good. Greg Zuerlein misses it. Frustrating, right? Frustrating. You can't capitalize. Touchdown off the board because of a holding penalty. You miss the field goal. Next drive again, Bills start with a false start. Then an illegal formation. Then a Deion Dawkins penalty in between the 3rd and the 4th quarter. Forces the Bills to punt. Jets get the ball. 1st down, Allen Lazard. Then a holding. Then a Mike Williams drop. Then a massive Allen Lazard catch on 3rd and 11. Absolutely unbelievable catch. Unbelievable throw from Aaron Rodgers, who was good today. The drive stalls, though. There's a delay game penalty. In comes Greg the Leg. He's trotting back out there. All right, redemption time. Doinked it again. Twice. Hit the upright twice. I get it was windy. I understand that it's the Meadowlands MetLife Stadium. It's hard to kick there. Not good enough. Unacceptable. You cannot miss field goals in that spot. He's sucked all year. Greg Zuerlein has been terrible since August. You had Austin Seibert on the roster. You let him go. He was a better kicker in training camp. They weren't able to keep him around. He goes. Greg stinks through 6 games and was a big reason why they lost this game. Bills finally get some momentum now after 2 Greg Zuerlein misses. They're picking, DJ Reed, who's been one of their best defensive players all year for the Jets. He comes out. He's dealing with a groin. So now you're down Michael Carter. You're down Chuck Clark, who I forgot to mention as well earlier. And now you're down Reed at this point. Reed, Chuck Clark, Michael Carter. And the Bills are driving. They're picking on Jalen Mills, who just signed off the street, and Brandon Eccles, and they start going. And then this was the drive from hell for Javon Kinlaw. He gets hit with a roughing the passer. Then he gets hit on offsides on the penalty, on the field goal, and then he got hit on the after the field goal attempt with another penalty. So we had 3 penalties on 1 possession. Good job, Javon Kinlaw. Jets down 20-3. 23-20. So Jets look like they're gonna have one more opportunity. One more chance to drive down the field. First play, scary. Aaron Rodgers looks like he almost fumbled. It was ruled incomplete. Questionable call. Probably could have been ruled a fumble. Jets looked like they got a break at that point. Benefit of the doubt for now. And the Bills are here with a defensive pass interference. Then there's multiple flags on the next play, offsetting. Then there's Joe Tippmann holding. Then, it's 2nd and long. Throw it into Jeremy Ruckert at the sticks. He gets a monster hit from Rapp. He can't hold on to it. That's the same guy who hit Garrett Wilson earlier in the game, unable to hold on to the football. The 3rd down play had Mike Williams deep. Mike Williams had to come back to the ball. If he threw it over the top, I don't think it's getting completed. I think there's a chance it's intercepted. He throws it short. Mike Williams tries to come back for the ball. Falls down. Mike Williams is wide the fuck open and falls down, and Aaron Rodgers is picked off. Okay, so to recap. Guys in free agency that the Jets have landed. Tyron Smith, big money too, awful tonight. Mike Williams, big free agency addition, falls down in the big spot. Javon Kinlaw, paid big money to come in and play next to Quinnen Williams. 3 penalties, non-factor. I mean, you really, I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say when these things happen. I don't. I wish I could come on and I wish I could be yelling and screaming right now, but I'm at the frustration point where I'm just, I don't know what to say or where to go from here. Jets have one more chance if they can get off the field on 3rd down. Michael Clemens bites on the play action, Shocking, right? Are you really to believe that Michael Clemens, of all people, wouldn't over pursue and leave his lane? I, for one, am shocked that happened. Josh Allen runs for a first down. Ball game over. 23-20 is your final score. Penalties, the story from this game. The Jets and the Bills, both teams were penalized 11 times. 11 penalties for 110 yards for the Jets. The Bills, 11 penalties for 94 yards. There were some things to really like on the offensive side of the ball. Aaron Rodgers, 23 of 35, 294 yards, 8.4 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked 3 times, 99.0 rating. Breece Hall, 18 carries, 113 yards, averaged 6.3 yards per carry. Garrett Wilson, 8 catches, 107 yards and a touchdown. Allen Lazard, 6 catches, 114 yards and a touchdown. This was the first time since the year of our Lord, 2018, that the Jets have had a 100-yard rusher and a 100-yard receiver in the same game. 6 years. 6 years since they have gotten offensive production like this. Not enough. In the first half, it was the run defense. They could not get off the field. The Jets defense was playing soft. They played soft in the first half. Second half, they allowed 3 points. But it's not good enough because penalties and self-inflicted wounds. That is the story of this Jets team. And it's been that way for years. For years, this team has been nothing but self-inflicted wounds, penalties, poorly coached. Although I'm not blaming Ulbrich today. I thought Todd Downing actually did a good job. I thought Todd Downing did a good job today. How many yards of offense did they end up with as a team? Let's see. I'm doing this on the fly. Excuse me. They had 393 yards. They had almost 400 yards of offense today. Penalties, missed kicks, cost them a football game. And now you're sitting at 2-4. Now you have another game in primetime on Sunday Night Football against a really good defense in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.